It's really very interesting how I ended up on Perdido Key with a second career in real estate. It actually goes way back to 1968. I was a midshipman at the Naval Academy. During our summers, we would go spend time in the Navy, meaning we actually would go either aboard ships, or in that summer, we came to Pensacola for flight training, went to New London, Connecticut for submarine training, and we went to Little Creek, Virginia for amphibious warfare training. So one night, several of us decided in Pensacola that we would come out the back gate and find an adventure, and we did here in Perdido Key. I never forgot the experience and always wanted to come back. Years later, I came back to flight training in Pensacola and lived on the base for several months before I moved to Milton to finish up training. So I was on Perdido Key many times during that period of time. Turns out that I would be living here again many years later. Of course, my Navy career lasted for about 8 years in active duty, and I was hired by Delta Airlines. Very wonderful career. That was an experience of a lifetime, as I was in the instructor corps most of the time when I was with Delta, and the rest of the time I was flying international, eventually becoming a captain on the international routes to and from Europe out of Atlanta. A dream come true. But I decided to retire early. Well, that retirement brought me back to Perdido Key, and I got my real estate license. The rest is history. So I sell real estate now, Perdido Key, Orange Beach, and Gulf Shores in Alabama, all across really the Gulf Coast. What you also should know about me is that real estate has allowed me to really get involved with the people of the area, and that has been the passion of my life since I've moved here. I really like working with people. That's why I'm in real estate. But I'm really involved with the Chamber of Commerce, both here in Perdido. I served on their board of directors and eventually became the chairman of the Perdido Chamber, and was very fortunate. They hooked up with the Greater Chamber in downtown Pensacola, where I serve on the Military Affairs Council and very involved with the tourism effort in Visit Pensacola. This has allowed me to be in with the folks that I dearly love, my military compatriots, and those that are really instrumental in bringing people to realize what I know about Pensacola and Perdido Key. This is a beautiful place to live and to visit. The other real passion too is my church, and the reason is because it serves the community so well. We have a segment of the population, like every community, that's right on the ragged edge. They're living paycheck to paycheck, sometimes no paycheck at all. So we have several food programs, ministries and missions, where we are helping these folks get by on a day-to-day basis when they might not have food on the table at night. I also am involved with the homeless ministry out of Richards Memorial, which is a little bit further out in Brownsville, and then the NLO program, which is centered in Ensley, Pensacola. What's really exciting is that I live the life I really wanted to live. I don't know whether you watch this movie every year or not, but every year I love to watch a movie and I identify with one character. And I certainly hope that people see me and think of me in the same manner, because really, it's a wonderful life.